Land. Man's quest for it has been insatiable over the years. They've tried to conquer it, they've fought wars over it, and they've driven dirt bikes on it. With urban development going crazy in the cities these days, it's very hard to find a place to swing a trail bike. Until today, welcome to Suzuki Classic Dirt 9 at Wallarang. Although some might pronounce it Wallarang, no matter how you say it though, it all translates to a barrel of fun. Fun, that is, of course, if you have a vintage trail bike, for no bike newer than 1985 is allowed. So why do people come from all around the country to race vintage dirt bikes? I don't know. So, armed with my classic PE 175, it's a work in progress, okay? Took a long time to get it like that. Let's find out why. Ken Smith, organiser of Classic Dirt 9. Hello, Ken.
How are you, Brendan?
Thanks for having us.
That's all right, anytime.
So why? Well, why did you do this?
Well, first of all, it's not actually a race meeting, and that's why there's so many people here. Because there are vintage race meetings where people actually go and race, but this is the only event in Australia that's just recreational riding. So a lot of guys our age, or my age, don't want to race anymore, but they can still come to a weekend like this, ride their dirt bike that they've restored for the past year, talk to everybody else, have a few beers, and just have a relaxing weekend and meet everyone.
Well, you know, it's a good thing because I had my race face on, and, you know, a lot of people heard I was in town, and they were very much scared, especially when they saw my PE 175. So, off to sign up so I could get going. But before I hit the track, it seemed I'd already made a major fashion faux pas.
You're not on your Harley now.
Right.
You cannot wear a leather jacket around a Duro loop.
What's wrong with this?
It's a road bike jacket. You can wear a leather jacket. Look around. Nobody wears leather jackets here. So you need an enduro jacket, something appropriate.
Right.
So you don't look like, shall I say, a bit Gumby.
I don't want to look Gumby.
No, you don't. So you need to get rid of the leather jacket.
The PE started with a lusty sound. I bought it in a moment of weakness whilst on eBay. There should be a law against drinking and bidding. Anyway, it would be my ride for the weekend. Even though I'm sure my bike was made in 1980, I thought I'd have a crack at the pre-78 track. It looked easier. Within minutes of hitting the track, the pre-78 course had already claimed a victory. Here I come now. Oh, hang on, that's not me. That's another dude on a PE. This would be me now. Watch out, mate. It's not a race. Okay, so I might have been telling stories when I said I had my race face on. Truth be told, this is the first time I've ridden on a specialised motocross track. You know, as if you couldn't tell. But gee, there were some great riders out there. There was a whole litany of guys who were once masters of the supercross and enduro circuit. Names like Goop, Vandenberg, Burt, Bailey, Bennett, Lease, Anderson, Smith, Wheeler, Scott, Ballard, and the Gunter brothers. These guys couldn't walk the streets of classic dirt. People come from far and wide to join the celebrations of Classic Dirt 9, and I don't think you can come further or wider than Curly. He's come from
Darwin.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it's worth a trip.
And have you always come to these things, Curly?
Yeah, always. Every year I come.
And do you ride?
Oh, no, I watch. I do some riding, but no, I'm mainly a spectator these days.
So what draws you to this?
The people and the bikes.
And that's pretty much it. Don't they have like these events in Darwin, though?
No, not really. Not like this at all, no.
You'd imagine with all that space, though.
Yeah, a fair bit of space, but yeah, it's too bloody hot. That's what it is.
Maybe you could put one on it, be called Curly Number 1.
Well, I don't know. I think I'll leave that to Ken and the boys, I think.
Actually, no one wants a Curly Number 1.
No, that's right.
Although highly organised, the weekend had a relaxed feel and a way to pick up some extra cash on the side. Bloody hell, he wants that much. At least the PE's got a decent seat. From humble beginnings in a paddock with a few mates, just riding around on the weekend, to a full-scale event which now sees 700 vintage bikes and something like 2,000 spectators. It's just sensational. VMX magazine has been putting on classic dirt for years with thousands of readers, like these two fine examples here.
We took over from the magazine. The original founder of the magazine, Ray Ryan, started the magazine in 1998, and it was the first vintage dirt bike magazine worldwide. And it's always been an international publication.
You didn't think about other magazines, like you didn't think I might take over Dolly or Woman's Weekly or something, Clio. I could see you in Clio. Like,
Do you think so?
I don't know if there's enough staples.
You might remember in June '72.
Right.
You didn't see me in that one?
I missed that.
Well.
Maybe that's something you could incorporate in VMX in future issues.
Yes.
I was just finding my groove when that fouled plug gave up the ghost. It's a long drive back to the camp. Well, it was only 100 metres. But in my heart, I knew I would be back for more classic dirt.